my focus threshold on another person's life is not more than 5 minutes. You know, Instagram just has a way of indirectly making you do tafia. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are super duper welcome. My name is Lawlar. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It feels so good to be back and to be talking with you guys again. I'm super excited to be here right now. Happy New Year, happy 2022. How is your year coming? Today we're going to be talking on ways you can level up your life mentally. So most times people tend to talk about how you can level up physically, how you can look good, but they tend to leave out the part that is most important, which is the mental part. How can you level up your life mentally for you to really live the life that you really want and the life that you really desire? These are tips I've really applied to my own life and I've seen results for myself, and that's why I'm here sharing with you guys. I feel like a lot of people are trying to level up their lives, they're trying to live a better life, they're trying to connect with their higher self, but they just don't know what to do. They don't know where to start from. This is a guide that is going to help you. I want you to watch this video with a very open mind, and if you do, trust me, you're going to learn quite a number. So without further ado, let's move straight into the most important thing. So the first tip I have is for you to be accountable. You need to be accountable to yourself. The whole essence of adulting is actually to be responsible for yourself. Before, like when we're growing up, our parents used to be the ones in charge of our lives, but now that we are adults, they've now passed on that responsibility to you. They've passed on the key to your life to you to be able to shape your life into whatever you want to be. And the thing with leveling up is that you need to be accountable for your actions, for your decisions, for your mistakes. When we make mistakes, most times we tend to, it's very easy for us to push blame onto other people and be like, oh no, you're the cause of my problem, oh no, you're the reason why this is going wrong. Most times when we want to make decisions, we kind of, sometimes those of us who procrastinate, we tend to run away from having to make that decision. But the thing is that you still need to make that decision. The decision is not going to run away. You still, even if you wait from now to next year, even if you try to avoid a situation, it's still going to be there. If you get into a situation and it goes all wrong, it's very easy for you to blame the other person, but have you really taken the time out to sit back and ask yourself, what was the part I had to play in this situation? Have you ever really taken out time to be accountable for yourself? Have you ever taken out the time to say, oh shit, what is the fuck up I made? In a situation or when a mistake is made, 2 or more people are involved. Everybody has their own part to play. No, it's not always just one person. No matter how you look at it, you have your own part to play. And the thing is, you need to say, oh, okay, this is what I actually did wrong, so that when such situations arise again, you know how to handle it better. You'll be like, oh, I've seen this before, this is the mistake I made, so that you don't get to repeat the same mistake over and over again. Life will keep teaching you the same mistakes over and over again until you take the lessons. I always say this because I learned the hard way. From any situation, you need to know, how did I fuck up? How did I contribute to this thing messing up? You only have control over yourself and your life. You only have control over your parts. You don't have control over what another person is doing or what they did. You only have control over your own parts. So it's best for you to sit back, look back, and try to understand what you did wrong so that you don't get to make the same mistake again. When we were younger, when we're growing up, if you're an African, I'm Nigerian, if you do something wrong in the house, yeah, let's say you break a plate now or somebody stole money, your parents want to know who is the bad guy, right? Our parents will call everybody out and ask who did this thing. So when they now get the culprits, what do? They punish you. The whole essence of punishing you is not because they hate you or they don't love you, but the whole point of punishing you is because they want you to take responsibility for your action, so you don't go about making the same mistake again, so that you don't go about breaking plates in the house, because they're not going to buy plates every day because of you. Identify your mistake, you need to beat yourself up. You need to scold yourself. Because your parents are not there to do the work that they used to do. You are in charge of your life. You need to scold yourself. You need to then forgive yourself. Because it's very easy for you to forgive other people and not forgive yourself. That's why a lot of us have a lot of healing to do. You will not forgive yourself for something that you caused, but you need to forgive yourself for you to be able to move on and really heal and become a higher and better version of yourself, and then you run with the lessons. The second way you can level up your life is to be open-minded. You need to be open-minded. You need to open up your mind. This is something I always preach. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm always shouting, open your mind, open your mind. You need to open your mind. A lot of us are closed-minded. A lot of us are closed off. We are still working and doing things based off the things we knew while we were growing up. We are not, some of us are not willing to learn. Some of us are not actually open to growth. And I would say most times it's due to ignorance. Some of us have unwillingness to grow. Some of us are ignorant. And some of us are just very closed up. Like, we're just very comfortable with what we know and where we are at. And the thing with leveling up and like glowing up your life, you need to be open-minded. You need to have the consciousness and willingness to just want to grow. Everything we know, we learned. Everything we are saying, we learned. Anything we are doing, we learned it. So why can't you open your mind to learn more? And the thing is, you need to be open-minded to growing on all levels of your life. Most times we are very focused on, there are two things we are very focused on in life: our career and relationship. Those two things are the only things that we think are the most important thing. But there are so many parts of your life that you need to actually put in effort to develop and to grow. Your career, your relationship, your spirituality, your physical appearance, your emotional growth. There are so many parts and aspects of our lives that we just neglect because, oh no, I just want to make money and marry. Let's use dating as an instance. Some of us still date the same way we dated in secondary school. Some of us, the same method of dating that we used to date in date people in secondary school is the same way we are still dating now. As a 23-year-old, as a 26, as a 30-year-old, the same method. You don't want to upgrade. You don't want to look at, okay, in my previous relationships, what were the mistakes I made? Why did it go wrong? And how can I apply it now? Okay, what do I need to learn? What do I need to unlearn? We don't want to just open our mind because we are just so comfortable. And the thing with growth, if you want to grow, you can't be comfortable. If you want to grow, growth will destabilize your current situation. Growth will destabilize what you know. Growth will turn you upside down, because it's something that I've experienced recently and I know exactly how it is. It is very, very uncomfortable and annoying, because the things you are going to be learning and the things you are going to be passing through is very, very, very annoying. Yeah, it's very annoying, but the flower are going to come out as is what you want. And the thing is, most times you tend to look at the end product. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be the butterfly, but we don't want to go through the metamorphosis. We don't want to go through the stages that it takes for you to be the butterfly that you actually want to be. It doesn't happen overnight. The next tip I have for you guys is develop yourself. Work on your growth. So now this is the action. The other things we talked about, they are more like the previous point I talked about is more like a mental thing, something you have to do in your mind. But now is the time to now take the action. This is where you need to put in the work. Okay, now that I want to level up, now that I want to be a better person, now that I want to be a better version of myself, now that I want to make more money, now that I want to have a better relationship, what do I need to do in order for me to get this result I'm looking for? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect to get a different result. It's not possible. In your career, if you need to take a course for you to get a promotion, this is the time to go and take the course. If you need to learn a new skill, if you need to learn an additional skill to what you already have so that you can make more income, so that you can generate more income for yourself, this is the time to now put in the work to learn that skill. Sometimes you tend to look at the costs. You tend to look at money. oh, if I'm going to do this course, I have to pay so much. Why do I have to pay so much to do this course? Why would you pay so much to do this course? Why are you looking at money like money is nothing? Money is not anything. Money, anyway, it just depends on preference. It depends on you, it depends on me. But to me, money is nothing. Yeah, money is nothing. Because money is energy. Money is spirit. You call money to you. When you call money to yourself, you use the money for what you want to do, and by tomorrow the money is gone. So why are you looking at money like, oh? And the thing is, when you hold on to money, when you hold on so tight to it, it's blocking the one that is outside that's supposed to be reaching you. So when you hold on so tight to something, is when you tend to lose it more. So don't ever look at having to upgrade your life, having to upgrade your skill, and you're looking at the cost. Oh, I don't want to spend my money. Oh, the money, if you spend that money on increasing your value, on learning something, don't you think that money is like, and look at it as an investment? It's going to work for you in a million folds, because once you have that skill, once you add that value to yourself, it's for life. It's for life. Nobody can take it away from you. You have that skill, you have that skill. So it's going to make more money for you. It's going to make more returns for you. So why are you looking at it as, oh no, my money is going to finish when I pay for this? Money cannot finish. If you know what you are doing, your money cannot finish. It's not possible. We have a long-term goal. The long-term goal is like the big picture. All these things we're doing, the courses we're taking, the skill we're learning, they are all things we call short-term goals. They are short-term goals. They are short-term targets that are going to make up the big picture. So if you are not putting in effort to meet your short-term goals, or putting in the work to get your short-term goals in check, how are you going to get to the big picture? You can't just sleep and wake up one day and you're in a mansion with a lovely family with $100 billion in your account. It doesn't work like that. It's not magic. You have to put in the work. No matter how much you try to run away from it, you must put in the work. You are not a thief, except you're a thief. I don't know. It would. You can't have a dream destination in your mind but no one to set realistic goals and targets for yourself. It gives you a sense of purpose and direction. Let's say you want to go to Abuja. You want to travel to Abuja. Yeah, so you, first of all, everything we do, everything that makes us up is our thoughts. The first thing is your thoughts, is your mind. So, okay, I want to go to Abuja. That's the first thing. It comes to your mind first. You don't wake up and you appear in Abuja. So, if you think, okay, I want to get to Abuja, are you not going to start the journey? If you are going by road, are you not going to prepare yourself, get in a car and start the journey? Or are you going to sleep and wake up and you've teleported to Abuja? It's not possible. So whatever picture you're looking at, okay, I want to get to that place, you need to start the journey. And the thing with the journey is you must not stop, but you can take your breaks. On your way to your journey, breaks are allowed. You're allowed to rest. You are not I don't even know. You're allowed to rest. Even God rested. When God did all the work on earth, he rested. So who are you, man, that he made from dust, not to give yourself time out to rest? You need to time out. And the thing with rest will help you recharge and revitalize, so that by the time you get back in the game, you are coming back stronger and you are coming back with a clear mind, and that way you are able to even move faster. You would think rest is holding you back, is slowing you down, but actually when you get back, it's going to accelerate you faster than when you are working without taking no break. The next tip I have is run away from negativity. If you're really looking to leveling up your life, you need to run away from negativity. You need to guard your mind, guard your soul, guard your thoughts, guard everything you let inside of you, because whatever you do, whatever you think, your thoughts make up your life. Your thoughts and your words make up your whole existence. Whatever we are now are a physical representation of our thoughts and our words. So you need to really guard what you feed your mind with. Negativity could be in the form of anger, negativity could be in the form of gossip, negativity could be in the form of resentment, disappointment. Negativity is a lot, you know them, name it. But you need to guard your mind. You need to guard your heart. It's not easy, but when you can master it to something. See, like I said, anything we are, anything we do, we learn it. So you can master the art of conserving your energy and protecting your energy. I don't know why you really want to waste your time having to hate on somebody or having to gossip. The time you are using to gossip about another person, if you really analyze the time, you could have used it to do something else. Maybe you could have used it to sleep, and sleeping is resting. So instead of you having to gossip about another person, why not focus on your life? Like, another person's life cannot be more important than your own, no, because the people you are even gossiping about, they might, I don't know, for me, I've seen that anything that does not have to do with my future, anything that does not have to do with my destination, I don't waste time on it. My focus threshold on another person's life is not more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is even long. I'm trying to reduce it to maybe 1 minute safe, God helping me. My focus threshold on anything that does not concern me directly is 5 minutes. You know how Instagram can be when you stumble and stumble and stumble and you keep stumbling. Instagram is like a pit. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, never stopping. When I say that I'm getting too involved in maybe another person's page, or I'm just, Instagram just has a way of indirectly making you do tafia for no reason. So when I see that I'm getting in that state, I call myself back. I come like, girl, this is not my business. It's not supposed to concern me. And so I back out. I back down. Gossip blogs, please. If in 2022 you are still following gossip blogs, I learned the hard way. I used to, most of us follow gossip blogs, but man, you can't be all those bitter gossip blogs, especially. Please don't follow them. You have no business. See, the people you are gossiping about, why are you so interested in another person's life? Like, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And if you want to level up your life, you have no business in another person's life. And we keep saying this uncountable. You have no business. Anything that does not affect you directly is not your business. Stay away from it. If you want to level up your life, the friends you keep, the relationships you keep are super important. Anything that is going to mess with your peace, anything that is going to mess with your growth, anything that is not helping you to move forward and be a better person, don't be there. Don't be available to it. So the last tip I have for you guys is the most important, and this should have even been like the first thing I should have talked about, but if I had said, okay, let me talk about this one first, most of you will click out of the video. You will say, this one came to preach to us. So I did not come to preach to you. I'm telling you for fact. And this is have a personal relationship with God. Ew! This is the most important thing you need in your life. When you connect spiritually, every other thing you are aspiring for physically is nothing. If you connect yourself spiritually, if you walk with God, He will give you. So instead of you using all your strength and all your energy to pursue physical things with your own see me, since I've had a very stable relationship with God, I don't do anything, no. See, even me that I'm talking now, it's not me, it's not me that is here. Let me just tell you the truth. It's not me, it's all God. When you have a working relationship with God, when you let God take charge, it's freedom. Anything that is happening in your life, you know that it's not you. So even if things are going bad, you know that, oh, okay, God knows how to fix this. This is not my problem. Working with God is something that has massively changed my life for the better. It has given me a sense of freedom, a sense of direction, and a sense of organization. I know exactly the difference in my life when I was walking alone. I know how far I went with that, and I know how far I've gotten since I let God take charge over my life. When you let God take charge over your life, it's sweet. See, it's very sweet because, like I said, when you connect yourself spiritually, anything you're chasing in the physical is chicken change. It's nothing. In as much as we're trying to be better persons, we need a sense of direction. You need a compass, and that compass is something you can only find in spirituality. So I'm not going to narrow this down to only Christianity, because everybody has their own religious beliefs. But whatever you believe in, make sure you are believing it to the fullest. Make sure you are not just going by doctrines, going by rules, going by regulation. Make sure that whatever you're connecting with spiritually, it's you and the divine, it's you and God. It's not I have to go to church. So this is the thing about being close-minded and not wanting to grow. Some of us, the way we be going to church as children, as adults, is still the same way we are still going to church. Monday to Saturday, you don't even know where God is. I'm not here to preach. I'm telling you practical tips that work for me, and I'm sharing it because it is important. You go to church only on Sunday, hear the word of God. The fact is that word of God I hear on Sunday is only for a short while. By the next day, most of us are forgotten. We don't even know what they preach in church. Most of us are forgotten. So that daily encounter, you need to constantly be in tune spiritually. It's going to direct you. It's going to put you on the right track. It's going to organize your life. See, only God, only the divine, only Jesus, whatever your belief is, only the divine can really give you a sense of direction. Only the divine can really give you the life that you really want. And that is the truth. So all this chasing, we are chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. If you don't ask the divine, if you don't ask God for a sense of direction, a sense of focus, you will just keep chasing things that are not even there. Tips I'm ever going to be talking about or things I'm ever going to be sharing are because I've lived through them and I'm seeing what it is. I'm not going to www to go and type about a topic and I'm going to download it. That's something I'm never going to do. I really hope you learned something from this. Even if it's one or two, I really do hope you apply it to your life, and I really pray for a huge change and transformation in your life. Thank you so much. Please share this video. I want this video to reach one person that is going to learn from this. Give me a comment. I'm really hoping we all level up to be better people, and yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in subsequent videos. Bye.
On me, yeah, no escaping from my mind, but low key, you know that you one of a kind, wanna show me, baby.